Hi, I'm Chef Billy from Cookin magazine, and on October 29th, I'll be whipping up tasty treats like a fish taco with papaya and coconut at the American Magazine Conference in honor of Cookin Light's 20th anniversary of delicious, tasty foods. You won't want to miss it. Chef Billy here, Cookin magazine. Making fish tacos with papaya and coconut salsa is such a delicious way to entertain friends and family at home. And making this papaya coconut salsa is very, very easy. Let me show you how. First thing is, anytime you cut anything, you want to make sure that you're cutting on a flat surface. In other words, you never want to cut anything where it's rolling around. That will just not give you a good cut and could be a little dangerous. So I like to cut everything on a flat edge, like so. And I like to just peel my papaya using a knife like this, or if you're not comfortable with a knife, make sure that you can use a very sharp vegetable peeler. That's one that you can peel your carrots with. But I think that if you just use the top of any knife and just cut nicely, it'll really work out well for you, and you can put your knife skills to the challenge. Keep your fingers and your thumb tucked right in there. It's a great fish taco with some tropical fruits really works out well for summertime al fresco dining. So my papaya is in the bowl. Here's a nice chopped red onion. We're going to dice that up. If you have the Dahlia onion, you can use that, or the white onions. I just like to stay away from like a Spanish onion. And if you do have an onion, you should just run it on the cold water after it's cut or chopped, and just take away some of the acid in there to give it that bitter flavor. So you can remove that by just washing the onion after you cut it. Here's a red bell pepper. A lot of people like to cut off the top like so, but I don't. I like to cut it right down the center, and I'll tell you why. Because here you can just peel this right off like so, and you don't throw away a lot of waste. These peppers could be a little bit expensive. So I like the colors here. The colors are really, really, really vibrant, and that's what makes for a good taco, is like the visual impact of what's inside your tortilla, and that's what's going on here. And here's a lime. If you don't have a lime, you can use a lemon. There's a couple of ways to cut it, but since there's really no seeds in limes, you can just cut it right down the middle. And you can use a fork or a spoon to get in there and really wedge it out good if you wish. This lime is very, very juicy. So it smells delicious. Give it a little toss. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up this jalapeno. Some jalapeno is very dangerous because they say wear gloves. But for the most part, if you don't work with jalapenos a lot, just cut it right down the middle again. And then I like to remove the seeds, which really makes the jalapeno spicy. And then you just really, really want to finely mince this up. Now, if you don't like the spice, you can refrain from adding any chili pepper to this. What I would do is just add a little bit of a green pepper to this, or a poblano, which isn't so spicy. That's what makes it so nice if you like spice, or if you don't. It's really up to you. This is cilantro, also known as coriander. Really, really nice flavors for Caribbean-style, Mexican kind of dishes. The stems have more flavor than the leaves. So you kind of like, when you're not cooking cilantro, you like to add the stems before you would add the leaves, and maybe save those beautiful leaves for garnish. It's a good thing to do. It's a good kitchen tip. People love just putting the leaves in, but the stems have a lot more flavor, more water in there. That's why there's more flavor. So, and I like to always rough chop my cilantro. I don't like to really mince it up. I like it to be kind of leafy, just like so. And this is starting to look really, really beautiful. Here's the coconut. This is a little toasted coconut, papaya and coconut. That's what's going to give this fish taco delicious flavor. So we're going to add our little toasted coconut to this, which is great. And a pinch of salt. This salt is going to wake up all the flavors, and especially in the papaya. It's really going to wake up all the beautiful flavors here. And this salsa right here, as you can see, can go into your refrigerator for a few hours. I would not make this a day ahead of time, and this would go with any beautiful taco, any dish that you really like. It's a universal kind of salsa, and it's very versatile in the kitchen. Assembling fish tacos is fun, easy, and quite simple. Let me show you how. We crusted some grouper filet with some panko breadcrumb. That'll give it a nice crunch. Like to do that. Now I put down a nice shredded red cabbage with a dollop of sour cream right in the center. And I top this off with this delicious papaya salsa. I like to keep the salsa right on top so the impact is visual. Serve that right on the center of a plate. I love squeezing some lime on this. You can serve it with another wedge for people that wish to have some. Fish tacos are easy to make, kid-friendly, and delicious.